Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Now today, Spurs announced the long-awaited signing of Cristian Romero from Atalanta for 55 million euros, which is, actually 50 million euros plus around 5 million euros in a bonus, so around 42.8 million Great British pounds, or around 60 million United States dollars. He is a center back, an Argentinian center back from Atalanta, the same club where Pierluigi Gollini is from. And, today we're just going to talk about the reaction and how he might really, influence the Spurs team. So, just to start it off, Cristian Romero is a 23-year-old center back from Atalanta, an Italian club. He played a vital role in their third-place finish last year in Serie A, and he also was a huge component of the defense for Argentina when they won the Copa America over the summer with fellow Spursman Giovanni Lo Celso. He's also got Pierluigi Gollini here as well. We have him on loan from Atalanta. But what a signing! We've needed a big center back name for a while. The last one that we had that was really successful was really Alderweireld, in 2014 when he came. Sanchez, he hasn't been all that successful, and Joe Rodon wasn't that big of a statement signing. But Cristian Romero, get it for a 7th place team in the Premier League competing in the Europa Conference League, to get Cristian Romero, who was the Serie A defender of the season, is huge. That just shows that we really do have a plan coming, and I think one of the biggest reasons that Romero really came to us was Fabio Paratici, and how he was able to explain the plan that Nuno and that Levy has for our team. Because now that with Fabio Paratici at the helm, Levy just needs to provide the finances, and we can go anywhere we want, really, because Fabio Paratici is an incredible man. Some of Romero's strengths actually include high pressures, tackles, and interceptions, which is something we've needed, because last year our defenders just stood off too much. They didn't tackle, they didn't go for the ball, and by standing off, we let the opposition score. Obviously, he does. He's a very charged forward center back. He's not exactly a ball playing center back, so someone who would partner him. We'd need to get more of a ball playing center back, but more on that later. He's a very, very physical center back. Loves to make tackles and makes great tackles with that. He's just such a solid signing for Tottenham. And this really shows that, we do have a plan in mind, and we are really remaking our defense after the terrible season that last season was. Well, the terrible end. Start of the season was great, but then our defense just fell apart. Our attack and midfield was great, but you can't have a winner's team without a good defense. Another thing that's kind of been up in the air is his contract situation. We just got word from Atalanta's website that Romero has actually moved on a loan to Tottenham with an option to make it permanent, which in all essence is actually a really good deal, because that means we'll have more money for the transfer window. But I think it's because Cristian Romero was contracted to Juventus, but he was on loan at Atalanta. So Atalanta bought Romero from Juventus on the same day that we bought Romero from Atalanta. And I don't think, according to the Italian FA, a player cannot move more than twice. A player cannot move 2 times in a single transfer window. So I guess it has to be a loan to buy, and then next window we can make it permanent. I think the same thing happened with Gio Lo Celso's deal. But nonetheless, a great signing, and one that we've needed for a long time. We have to find him a partner, though, because Dyer's not great. He needs to be moved on. Sanchez isn't great either, and the club hopes to move him on. And Rodon, I think, is just too young to be there. We need more of a ball-playing center back, someone who can make the good passes. So we'll have to get looking. I'm sure Paratici has that in mind, that we need a good pair, because we can't just have one person. But he's going to be a great signing. He'll help us a lot in the defensive aspects, and he I think he'll completely transform our team. And he's a great leader as well. He's very, very aggressive, very passionate. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know your thoughts on Cristian Romero's signing in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, come on, you Spurs!